your local forecast. Powered by the Weather Channel.
Thank you, Ray. It is 8:46, one of our favorite and furriest times of the week. It is our Furry Friend Friday segment. And we have, what were you doing there?
Sunglasses on.
It's okay, it's a little sunny in here.
Yeah, we have nice weather today. Jen Duckworth, always fun to have her in studio. She's from Paws. She's a volunteer. That's Paws with 2 A's. And this is Ruby, and she is adoptable right now. She was a rescue. And I do believe the owner, or at least the person fostering the animal right now, may have found her on the southeast side of town. So if you wanted to know what neighborhood Ruby was running around, that's the area. And Ruby is available for adoption now with some incentives too, because we have a great sponsor, Pet Food Center.
Yes, and she, just like all of the other dogs that I bring, go home with their bag from Pet Food Center. It's got a Frisbee, it gets a whole bag of food. So that's the best part. Take some of those early spending stresses out, because as soon as you get her, you're gonna go take her and buy her some toys. So it just makes it a little bit cheaper.
We already know she likes the treats.
I know, I cannot get her to look at me for anything today.
Can we, we're gonna get a close up of her. She's tinier in person than she seems on camera.
But she's gonna fill out quite well.
She's interesting looking though. What breed do you think she is? You said she might be like German Shepherd.
She's got to have some sort of little mix of German Shepherd.
Well, you're getting the business in right now.
She just looks like.
There you go.
Come here.
She's got a long tail.
Like a little baby shepherd. She's just so cute.
Aww.
And she's so gentle and sweet. So like you said, her foster is the one who found her. So she decided, I'll just foster her. She's too good to leave out there. She's too sweet. She doesn't need to go to animal control when we're just going to turn around and pick her up again. So Ruby is good in the house. She's potty trained. She's good with all of her foster dogs or her foster siblings. But she does not love her adoption events. So it does not show this sweet, loving side of her.
It might be overwhelming a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
Ruby,
doing tricks.
You're so cute.
So good.
We've had a pretty good success rate on these dogs and cats that we featured on here, so we're hoping that Ruby gets a home. Now we know that the foster family probably loves Ruby right now, but we are hopeful that a forever home will come Ruby's way. Now, if you like Ruby or any cats and dogs on the Paws website, they're easy to find. You can go to their website at pawswith2as.org and then look through the profiles of each, and it kind of tells you history, and sometimes it'll tell you the circumstances they were found in.
Yes. Especially, like, we have a litter right now of bottle feeders, is what we call them. They're too little to be on their own. Their mama isn't there anymore. And they just, we will kind of talk about them on our Facebook page little by little. Their fosters are really great. They share their kind of growing story with us. And it's always lovely, because by the time they do, they've had so much interest that they get adopted pretty quick.
And she's 10 months old, so it's definitely a family that, you know, probably take her to the park. She's got a lot of growing to do, so I could see her being very playful and fun, even with kids too, probably.
She's good with everyone. She loves kids, she loves dogs, she just is happy.
She's just so little.
She is, she's got a big dog. If you zoomed in on her, like in a picture, you think she's huge, and then she's just this little.
She's not.
30,
but you can look at those
thing.
paws, and it indicates that dog's going to be a little bit bigger than it is right now.
She'll kind of fill
I want to
out
explain one thing, and you say that this dog gets a little skittish at the public events, but you do have other animals that will be out at, this time it would be PetSmart. Now, I know that's a confliction with our great sponsor, Pet Food Center, but all these companies, they have a love of animals, and I'm sure that they've you know, coordinated with you in collaboration with a lot of these shelters, just like Paws has done with the foster families. So come out and support them, and if you want to see these dogs and cats firsthand, do you bring cats out there too?
Well, there's always cats in the Pet Food Center windows.
Okay.
So Pet Food Center is opened up to us at all times with cats.
And say I come out there and I meet, you know, one of these precious creatures, will I be able to take it home that day?
Depending on the situation, sometimes you can. Especially because we do a good job of vetting our adopters. And so if we can get kind of you vetted and make sure that someone can vouch for you that you're going to be a good home for them, then it's not uncommon for a dog to go home that day.
And I always love talking. One of my 4 cats that I have.
4?
Yes, is from Paws, my first cat. And you know, a lot of people, they have plans on the weekend. They might not be able to make it. I love Paws because it's not a brick and mortar building, but you have chances where if someone reaches out, kind of like what I did, you can go to a foster's home and meet the animal. How can they go about setting that up? Maybe to see, you know, all the cats or all the dogs that this person might be fostering.
So if you go to our Facebook page, you can send us a Facebook message. When I've had fosters in the past, I've had people to my house to play with them and decide whether or not that's what they want to do, and let them run in my backyard, see how my dogs interact with the foster, and then I invite them to bring their dog over, and their dog and the potential adoptee will all go out there and play together and just see how all that jives. And we just do that in our house sometimes.
Yeah.
I've met people at parks, I've met people in parking lots. If you want to meet, the foster will, or we will figure it out.
And what's normally the cost, folks are wondering, because you guys take care of a lot of the vaccinations, the spay and neutering. So what are people kind of looking at if they are looking to adopt maybe even Ruby?
I'll have to check and see what Ruby's adoption is, because it does vary from dog to dog a little bit based on size, and sometimes if we've had a little bit to spend on the dog additionally, sometimes we do have to raise that adoption fee. But generally it's around $210, I think.
Okay.
And go to the website if you want to learn more about this. You got paws.org. We want to thank Ruby and Jen for always bringing in these furry friends to us each week. Go to their website, paws2as.org, to look for your forever friend.